iOS 18.2.1 has a big problem. Now, if you've upgraded to the latest iOS operating system, you probably have faced one or multiple of these problems. I'm going to show you what they are and how to get them fixed. Now, let's first just head into our settings. And a common first problem that people will notice as soon as they upgrade to iOS 18.2.1 is their battery life tanks. Now, if you tap on battery here, you'll be able to see last 24 hours or the last 7 days of battery usage. Now, an interesting thing that I've seen on a lot of devices and people complain about is if you tap on show activity, all of a sudden, there's a lot of background battery usage. You can see Instagram, 55 minutes in the background. Why is it running in the background so much? You can see news, 17 minutes background, mail, almost 5 hours running in the background, using up my battery life. This is an issue with iOS 18.2.1. I'm not necessarily sure why it's just cropped up now, but you'll notice probably if you've upgraded your device that your battery life has tanked. A key thing on here is you're going to go back and you're going to tap on General. And then if you scroll down, tap on Background App Refresh and make sure this is turned off. However, this is not necessarily the only thing you need to do. The other thing you need to do is just swipe up and to the right and close out of apps so that all of those apps essentially are not allowed to run in the background. Now, the next thing that you want to know that essentially causes a lot of issues is if we scroll down here and tap on General and iPhone storage, you might notice that your iPhone storage is all of a sudden plummeting. If I scroll down to the bottom and hit iOS, you'll be able to see Apple Intelligence on my phone takes up 2.9 gigabytes. However, there's important update on here because Apple Intelligence now requires up to 7 gigabytes of data on your phone. So if you scroll down a little bit here, you can see per Apple's website, Apple Intelligence now requires 7 gigabytes of free storage on your phone. So it might take up to 7 gigabytes. You can see mine currently doesn't take up 7 gigabytes if I go back in here. But keep in mind, at any point, Apple could just make a little update, or they could download new information to their Apple Intelligence. And now all of a sudden, you might be running out of space on your phone. Now, the next thing that I've seen a lot of people complain about on their iPhone after they've updated are network issues. Network issues connecting to Wi-Fi or your cell data, or maybe even Bluetooth connections with maybe a headphone or car or something like that. Now, the easiest way to fix those issues are to tap on General and then to scroll to the very bottom and hit Transfer or Reset iPhone. From here, we can hit Reset and we can hit Reset Network Settings. By tapping on this and resetting our network settings, enter in the passcode here, you can see it will delete and bring back the factory default all your network settings, including all the Wi-Fi settings, the Bluetooth settings, and all of your cell data. So again, for whatever reason, when people upgrade to the latest iOS operating system, currently 18.2.1, for whatever reason, they're having internet issues, they maybe lose connectivity or something's really slow, it's not loading. Basically, by resetting all of this helps your phone a lot to reconnect to those Wi-Fi networks, Bluetooth, as well as your cell data, and fixes a lot of issues. Now, the last thing that I would recommend doing is hopping out of here completely and going into the App Store. Because in the App Store, if you tap on the profile at the very top right, and then just take your finger and swipe down, what you'll notice is it will show you all of the apps that currently need updating. For whatever reason, if you update to the latest iOS operating system, 18.2.1, I've found that a lot of apps are crashing on me. For whatever reason, you need to go in here and update it to make sure those apps are compatible now with the latest iOS operating system. Again, all these apps should be updating as soon as you update to the iOS operating system. You should be able to go in here and update all of these so that they're compatible with the latest version. Because again, a lot of times older apps with a newer operating system will crash and not work properly. updating. So go through here and update any of these apps that are not working very well. Now, the last thing I would recommend doing is if you run into a lot of these issues with the latest operating system is just to go back here into the general and hit the shutdown button at the very bottom. You'd be surprised how many times just turning off your phone and restarting it fixes a lot of issues on your phone. It could have been up and running for days or weeks without a proper shutdown and reboot. Again, a lot of times I find just turning off your phone and restarting it fixes bugs or glitches or just general issues that you have with your phone. I hope this helps. If it did, hit the subscribe button down below. Really helps me out. Thanks, guys.